Hey guys, this is Ellie and I'm doing your weekend reading for the 6th, 7th, 8th of March 2015. All there's about. I just wanted to let you know I do private readings. If you email me at HYPNOYOUellie@hotmail.com, that is the same for the Skype address as well, which is how I do the readings. They are $50 for 25 minutes, $100 for 50 minutes, and if you want one question answered, you can send that by email to HYPNOYOUellie@hotmail.com, and it's all paid by PayPal in advance, which is HYPNOYOUellie@hotmail.com, and I'll schedule the appointments as they come in. Okay, and there you go. Right, so let's get into your weekend reading. So this weekend looks pretty good. There's a couple of scenarios going on. It looks like there's going to be a few delays, and plans that you're trying to work will come bits and pieces, delays, things not going right, all those things. So we'll start in the middle. Where we are starting at today, it's the Hierophant card. So the Hierophant card is formal, ceremony, balancing your money, having the proportions of your money out of whack, and so, you know, formally getting back on track financially. Authority figures, so, you know, bosses, police, judges, anything authority-wise. So this is where you're at the moment. So this is what you'll be dealing with. You'll be looking at your finances. If your finances are okay, then you could be looking at authorities. You could be going through some sort of court battle, divorce, fines or things like that. Also, people getting engaged or could be getting married this weekend. For others, this is about getting authority involved into the family. So like, you know, worst case scenario, child services, best case scenario, you know, getting counselling for the family as a unit, or, you know, couples counselling, sitting the family down all together and getting proper advice. Maybe someone in the family has had an addiction for a while, and you do an intervention. Maybe this has already just been happening. Someone asked by comment about, you know, the March reading, and they said, oh, this is already happening to you. The angels give you the message when you need to hear it. So I know it's for March and you were watching it in the middle of February, but you were meant to watch it in the middle of February. And if that's everything that's happening on the video is happening to you right then and there, it means exactly the same thing. It just means that you heard it exactly when you were meant to hear it. There's no coincidences. So if this has just been happening, you've just been going through what I've just discussed, then this is either now or just happened, or just about to happen. This is also spiritual, you know, going back to your beliefs, going back to your church, talking to your priest, getting advice from your priest. If you are looking after someone who has mental illnesses, depression, or, you know, Alzheimer's or something like that, you might be getting formal advice or formally, you know, passing your care on. You know, it's a formal help for you. So where have we come from? Well, we've just come from the King of Swords. Some of you have just had a reconciliation. Some of you are feeling 100% secure in your relationship. Having messages. I feel like there's horns around this, Capricorn, Aries, or Taurus. I feel like there's a Pisces. As soon as I said that, I feel like there's a Pisces involved as well. And this is you being stable and secure, doing really well at work. There's promises of stability. You could be hearing, this is in the recent past, you could be hearing about a promotion, and it's coming up, so that your boss might have said to you, or your partner, it could be in the work sense or in the relationship sense, you know, when I get back from so-and-so, we'll discuss moving things further. Or in your work sense, it could have been, you know, you've done really well, in another 6 months, let's sit down and discuss your future. You know, there's hopes of promotion looming. So this is just the recent past. Now there's two messages that came through, or two incidents that have happened just recently. Again, I really feel like this is around the resuscitation, about the reconciling. I feel like those people, you've learnt two bits of information in the recent past. Where are you now? What are your foundations? What is it that is happening? So we've got the Hanged Man, and what that one's saying is that you're stalling. Some of you are stalling, and you need to reflect and think before you act. Some of you are having to face the music. You're stopped, you're stuck, you have to, face up to your responsibilities, face up to the music. If you've done something wrong, come clean, because you will be caught, or you could already have been caught, or this is you catching somebody else. Inaction, feeling tired, feeling stuck. I like to also think of this card as turning your perspective around. So, inner reflection, staying where you are. If you don't know to go left or to go right or to move forward, just carry on doing what you're doing, because try and seeing it from a different perspective. Try seeing it from the opposite, taking criticism, focusing on the families. I feel like some of you might have been absent-minded or so consumed with one thing that your focus has gone away from the family. Money's being tied up, there's delays, and this is the foundation. So this is what you've been working from. What you've been working subconsciously, and your hopes and fears, is the Three of Wands. And on the Three of Wands, you're taking a stand, you're standing firm, you're contemplating, there's the choice around, do I stay, do I go, have I gone as far as I can possibly go? If this is in a relationship sense, it could be, I'll just look into things before I finally walk away. It's almost like it's back and forth, and you really want to give it one ditch last effort to make sure. Things are being stalled with your finances, and right. So what am I going to do next? You're in between the decision. You're looking. If you are overwhelmed at home or at work, delegating, getting the help. Using your strengths, using your strategies, getting things shared. This can also be saying goodbye. I feel like someone might be moving on. If it's you moving on, or someone close to you is moving on. If it's at work, it could be someone's got a promotion, so they're leaving, and you've worked with them for a long time, because it's goodbyes, and you're deciding. So this is your subconscious. You are in the decision mode. You are, strength and strategy and decision making, and really looking which way you're going to go, really assessing how far you've come, which way you go next. It could be like a crossroads. Okay, so really good card is the Ten of Cups. This is about you having harmony in the family, harmony with all generations. So maybe there's all three generations. And as soon as I said that, I heard Scorpio. So this could be about the Scorpios. So you could have all three generations under one roof at the moment. You could also sorry about that. You could also have a celebration coming up. Again, the Hierophant card could be, getting married. So you've got all these people around for the celebration. Also, this could also be, now that I look at this card, I also see twins. So for some of you, a small, and it's the Aries, few select of you have been having formal help to get pregnant, and you'll could be celebrating, and you'll find that it could be twins. So so harmony, support in the family, support at work. You could have an older workmate who will give you support and guidance. Your finances are looking good. Some of you might be contemplating retirement or investing for your retirement. Blessings around the home, feeling wonderful, satisfaction, you know, just all around enjoyment. So with the Hierophant card, this is all about, you know, family get-together celebrations. Okay, now we've got the Six of Wands, and he is well loved. I mean, everyone at work loves him, the boss loves him, the clients love him. It doesn't have to be him, it's her. The family loves him, you know, everywhere he goes. It's just wonderful. He's a strong person. You know, you'll be feeling like you've won a victory. You'll be feeling, and so if this is anything to do with court, like I said before, with the authorities, you'll feel like you've got a win this weekend. You might hear some news that things are moving a lot, because, you know, with the horse, things could be progressing a lot faster than you thought, or maybe things have been tied for a while. There's been delays, and now there's finally murmurs of movement forward. So if you've been waiting, it's been delayed and all these other things, and, you know, you're deciding, you know, crossroads, which way I'm going to go, you'll feel a win, you'll feel advancement, you'll feel a victory, you'll be moving forward. So if that's anything to do with anything tied up with authorities, legal, blah, 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 nursing, you know, if you're looking after people and there's been, you know, lots of red tape, whatever it is, you will feel of the course of Friday through the weekend like you're getting support, like you're getting some movement. You might even finally get the papers you've been waiting for. So those in relationships, I feel like I don't want you to settle. I don't want you to let the trappings of relationships be more important than feeling love. And sometimes people who have been single for a very long time, they settle because they are sick and tired of being on their own. Also having your mind at work in your and when you're home, you're home. For some of you, this is because you've been so stressed that you've been going to work and you haven't been, you know, fully on your job because you've been worrying about things outside of work. Self-sacrificing at work, you know, taking, you know, the hit, working together as a team, but making sure that you're not acting like a martyr. Setting good examples for your family. If you've been running around, you know, going out, you know, staying out late, not being responsible, but then you want the other people in the family to adhere to the rules, but you don't. You're being hypocritical. So, you know, setting a balance at home, setting a balance at work, being stable, being feeling like you're in a good place. So this is a wonderful reading. I can't complain. There are the people that are in the relationship. I feel like this is more Saturday. I feel like there might be a flare-up. It could be because you're all together for this family thing. Could be family barbecue, could be a wedding, could be a christening, could be whatever. But it's like someone is being a third person stirring the pot and bringing up old hurts and they've done it before, so they're doing it again. It could be a child, it could be an ex, it could be a mother-in-law, it could be a best friend. Just knowing that there could be a third person on this weekend flaring it up. This could also show as formal commitment, getting married, getting engaged. So if you're not engaged, you could be this weekend. If you're actually planning to get married this weekend, yes, definitely. Okay, so we do have the Five of Wands, and this is about planning and getting things going, and just things are just not going right. Things are just, you know, no matter how you get 3 steps forward and then someone will cancel. So, but do be aware. We finish off with the Knight of Cups. So, you know, you're going to be calm, leading yourself in nice and slowly. Things will happen at the last minute and they'll all work out. You may have to compromise a little bit because, but it doesn't matter. Look, the semantics don't matter. At the end of the day, you'll have your lovely occasional event that you've been planning. If it's a holiday you've been planning with your partner, a surprise, something for your partner, whatever it is that you're planning, and it just hasn't been going well. At the last minute, it will. Now, also, this could be power struggles. Again, is this to do with the 3 people in the relationship? There's a power struggles there. Is there a bit of manipulation going on? I feel like someone's mother or ex. I feel like it's a woman, could be trying to manipulate and manipulate to get what they want. You need to stand still. You need to stand firm. Follow your instincts. Your instincts are always right. You can reassess once you've got all the information. I feel like you haven't got all the information. Don't let your temper rise. Don't jump to conclusions. Don't let your insecurities come out. Be a united front, okay? At work, there could be power struggle. Someone could be after your job. There could be unpredictable moments or volatile situations. There could be resistance. Someone could be on the defensive. Is it you? You could be on the defensive. So that mending fences, calming down, empathy, and working together as a team. If you can imagine you're running around trying to organize something and you've been doing it all on your own, someone could come in and help you out. Because the end card that I got is the Knight of Cups. Feeling respected, feeling loved. Expectations are right up there. You're feeling wonderful. You're calm. You have your emotions in your hand, nice and stable. You're just trotting in nicely, so there's no rush. You'll be feeling fine, feeling good. Be careful of someone in your life, and I feel like it could be an Aries, it could be a Virgo too, because I just heard Virgo, acting a little bit superior, or perhaps putting you or you putting them on a pedestal and expecting them to live up to expectations that are unrealistic. So being chivalrous, being the knight in shining armor, and just being really calm, being really on top of your emotions. Your emotions are out there. They're nice and steady. See, the emotions are nice and steady. So that's the end result. So this weekend is all about celebrations, family moments. There'll be family moments. If you're thinking about retirement, you'll be discussing that this weekend. I don't think nothing will be rushed. I think that you're just discussing it, looking at your options. Others will be putting in formal investments for their retirement. Oh, I just heard as soon as I said that, you might be looking at a house and the paperwork's not going through, and you've gone into a little bit of a bidding war. By Sunday afternoon, I feel like around about 5, it should be all sorted, all right? So I thought I'd get some angel cards out to do exactly the same thing, but with the angel cards quickly. Okay, so this is you, because with the decision being at the crossroads, this is emotionally for a lot of you that you are, you found like you've got the support. So if you are the one who's seeking counsel, who's seeking authority to move on, you're helping yourself to grow. I feel like you're going to make great strides emotionally to heal. You could have a conversation with someone at a wedding or a birthday party or a christening, and who you haven't seen for a while, family member or cousin or whatever, and really have a conversation with them that is just like wow, and it will change your life in a good way, or mend fences. You'll come away with a fresh perspective. Yeah. So as you honor and guide, as you honor and follow the guidance of your heart, prosperity is coming now. So, how I said before, standing firm, believing in what you've got to, self-sacrifice if you need to get things to move forward at work or at home. Do it. Go with your instincts. Your instincts are always right. With the retirement, if you're planning for the future, working towards the future, laying little seeds now, it will flourish. This is a good time. So if you're buying that house, this is a good time to do that. Empathy in the situation of doubt. So if this is the third person in the relationship, where are they coming from? What is their secondary gain for causing trouble in your relationship? Some people just can't let go. Whether that be a mother letting go of their son, no one will ever be good enough. If it's the mother wanting to, mother or father not wanting to let go of the daughter, it's a control thing. If it's the ex, maybe they're not over them yet. If it's one of the children who's manipulating the two parents, because there's definitely court. So divorce, custodies, things like that, and authority figures. There's definitely formal stuff going on. So you really got to sit back, because we've got the meditation card. You're spending time reflecting, spending time looking back over the information you do have. Do you need more before you can move forward? Have you had enough? Like I said at the beginning, is this you doing one last ditch effort before you say, you know what, no, I've done it, that's it, no more? So, you know, this weekend is actually very good. Whatever you're planning, it will go through at the, you know, the last minute. Yes, I know it's been awfully difficult, but it will go through at the end of the weekend. So this weekend's pretty good. Letting you know in advance that there will be a flare up of something. Those of you that have this conversation with a family member at a family celebration, you'll be coming good. The Hanged Man, about coming clean. If you've been doing something or someone's been doing that to you, you might find the information, or they might come and admit to you. So yeah, it's a pretty good weekend, just bits and pieces, but you'll be fine this weekend. So again, I do private readings, HypnoyouEllie@hotmail.com, and I appreciate all your likes and subscribes and shares. I really do appreciate it. I'm nearly at 3,000. Yay! Yeah, so have a wonderful weekend, and I'll see you next week.